Welcome to Amusings with Chelsea and Angie.
I'm Chelsea.
I'm Angie.
Hello, hello, hello.
It's been a while.
It has.
And it's all your fault.
Hold up. You are partial to that fault.
No.
We've had schedule conflicts between the both of us.
Mostly you.
I can check the text messages,
Check
lady.
Check it. Yeah, do it. Do it.
It's like a 3-1.
Yeah. So, we'll probably, what did we decide? Every 2 weeks?
Yes.
Yeah, that's my phone.
We are in recording mode, ma'am.
I'm sorry. I can't help that I'm...
Popular?
Yeah, spam. Thank you. Because I'm popular. So what every 2 weeks, maybe?
I think every 2 weeks is what we're going to go with, because I'm getting so close to my...
Cause baby gonna pop out any minute now. Baby gonna pop
if he'll
out.
stop killing me.
Ow.
He's beating me up like crazy. So that's okay, though. But, anywho, it gives us a little bit more time with all the shows that have taken leave this summer, and we haven't got to watch anything, really, and then all of a sudden they've started kicking things off.
Mm-hmm.
And we're now watching and catching up. I did finally get to see the one with Ryan Gosling. Help me out here. Fall Guy, which you had already talked about, which was... I watched it belated. It was good.
Which I said everybody should watch. Just
Absolutely.
Listen to what I say.
Absolutely. Also saw Godzilla and Kong, the new Empire. Finally got to watch it.
Yeah.
I loved the updates on Godzilla. It was pretty bomb. Not gonna lie, colors and all.
I am going to have to wait until it comes out on video.
Well, it is out on video for you to purchase. To purchase only.
I am cheap, and I will have to wait until it is the free on the Max or whichever one it comes out on.
And then I don't know if we talked about it. I did get to see the Garfield movie, which was super cute.
Because it's about cats.
Well, yeah, and it's kind of like how Garfield got to be Garfield. So it was really super cute. The ones coming up, or the one that's out that I haven't got to go see yet is Bad Boys, which, you and I talked about. We keep saying that we're going to go see it.
No.
Well,
That's
me.
you.
Well, me and my crew.
I have not seen any of the Boys de Bad, so I've never seen it.
But every time I keep, scheduling to go see it,
Something comes up,
or I pass out and I wake up too late. But some movies that are coming out here soon that I'm excited to see is, I'm Totally a Kid right here, Despicable Me 4. I actually want to see it.
That.
It's just too darn cute not to see it.
I want to watch, Inside Out, 2.
That just came out.
And, the Wolverine
Deadpool and Wolverine?
Yep.
Yes, I'm excited to see that. And then, of course, I'm dying to see the new Twister movie as well.
That too. I'm not dying to see it. I will see it, but it's not like a...
Look, I need to see it. I've got to do comparisons, and I will have detailed notes. I need to know. The other movie I'm kind of interested in watching, I keep seeing trailers for it, and at first I was kind of like, and the more I keep watching it, it's kind of, So I'm like at a meh right now. But Fly Me to the Moon.
Oh, look. With how the reception on Fall Guy came and everybody poo-pooed that poor little lovely movie, I think that one's gonna tank like the rich guy's homemade tour sub. Remember yeah, it's gonna be that bad. And if not, there is no justice in the world because my movie should have done way better.
Concur. I completely agree. So, movie-wise, that's pretty much has been what's going on. I don't think there's like a whole lot coming out. Super excited for just yet.
TV-wise.
Your TV. Talk about your trash TV.
Okay.
Because some stuff came out.
So, my thing is, I'm doing more crocheting. And so, I just need something to listen to.
Like a podcast.
No, well, I have the TV on. Yeah, but, podcast, that'd be lovely.
Listen to us.
Yeah. So, I watch garbage. Other people's crap that I don't have to deal with.
The drama.
Yeah. Like, I watch Below Deck Med. That just started. I think we're on episode 2? 2 or 3? No, 3.
Is it the Below Deck Mediterranean or something as well? Yep, yeah. You watched that one too.
No, that is the one. That's
the one that's on
now. Yeah. And they just started the second season of Real Housewives of Dubai.
Oh my gosh. The second I saw that trailer, I was like, this is something Angie has to watch.
Yeah, I watch it. And Top Chef just ended last night.
Woo-hoo.
And Summer House ended. And they already did the reunion. So I'm kind of left with Real Housewives of New Jersey, which I hate because that Teresa, whatever her last name is, I cannot believe that there are people walking around that look like that have more plastic in them than like natural organs and stuff.
Whatever happened to natural beauty?
I know. It looks like her lips look like 2 little hot dogs. Little bop, 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 bop. It's very weird. And then I was watching one of the Housewives thing and left it on, and Bravo rolled into, because it's part of Peacock, or Peacock, Love Island USA.
I still cannot believe you watched that.
I told
if y'all know anything about Angie and love shows or anything like that, like The Bachelor, bleh, she does not watch that stuff. I do not watch it either, but she is definitely not one to watch this. So when she told me she watched Love Island, my mouth dropped.
I know.
It was a mic drop moment.
But I will tell you, I had never seen someone get gaslit in real time than I did the other day. And I was like, what? Hold on, did you just tell her what now? Yeah, and then by the end of the she's like, what? She's crying, going, I know, what? It's my fault? And I was like, no, girl, he just turned it around and made it seem like that. This dude was, oh my gosh. So, yeah, I was
Bring the popcorn.
Yeah. So, yeah, I was watching, yeah. But I get a lot of crocheting done. I'm working on, I sold 2, we did the, craft art walk thing.
Yep.
Last month. It was a little warm, but, you know.
It was a lot of warm.
Look, the wind was blowing, so it was tolerable.
It was okay for you.
I sold, 2. I sold, my frog lovey and, my one of my gecko manders, which is part gecko, part salamander, because I can't really figure out what I want to call it yet. And as a celebration, we went and I got me and my sister a little sangria. I do not think that we're going to do the art walk this coming in July because number 1, I think it'll be too hot, and number 2, the only inventory I have right now is what I didn't sell because it's taking me so long to
get them legs.
I had to finish. I finished yours.
They're so cute.
And then I'm working on the little amigurumis that I think would do better here because a lot of the people that were at the art walk were kind of younger, so I think they would be more into the anime characters. So I'm gonna maybe try and get a couple out and see how they do.
Don't forget a shark, because Shark Week's a coming. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing it out there. I love Shark Week. We've talked about this.
Yes, and then you said, oh my god, all these people are getting bit by sharks. Well, you know what? If somebody's going to play in your food bowl, aren't you going to take a bite?
Exactly. Yeah. They just need to stay out of their little bowl.
That's right. That's why I swim in pools and not in the ocean.
I swim in the ocean, but I'm up by the beach. I ain't that far out at the water. It goes to my hip. That's it.
I also don't like ocean water because you get sand everywhere. Ever since I was a little kid. Hated sand in my swimsuit.
Touche. That I do hate. But I like the way my skin feels after playing in salt water. Very clean. We have a saltwater pool, so I feel clean.
Oh, you do?
Mm-hmm. Oh. That's very nice. So
my parents don't. I just go in the water and I just wade. Swim, swim, swim. Swim, swim, swim.
Yeah, no. I float. Especially right now, it feels good, like, on the belly. You never realize how good that feels till you're in that water.
Well, yeah, because that's why I like my bath and when I go to the parents' house, because you are not carrying your entire weight anymore.
No, it relieves off.
Yes.
It's very lovely. Makes me want to go right now.
That's why I would take all those baths, because I was like, get all this. I'm not carrying all the weight.
See, right now, shower is like my groove thing right now, because I have one of those waterfall showers.
Mm-hmm.
And I just lean over the little... I have like a shelf. And I just lay on the shelf and let that hot water just hit my back. And it's like, oh, it feels so good. It's like a little massage. So, but, show-wise, I've been watching, of course, you know, I always love watching the old Criminal Minds shows and stuff like that. You know me, I love anything crime. But I really have been, like, I was cramming in because, you know, Criminal Minds Evolution season just dropped on Disney Plus. Again, we're not affiliated with any of these people. We just
But we would like to be.
Their apps.
Wink, wink, nod, nod. Because
we very much would.
I've been watching Welcome to Wrexham Season 3 on Hulu on Disney Plus. Wink,
And then,
wink.
of course, I have to talk about it. I do. Bridgerton Part 1 and Part 2 are finally all out, so you can binge watch all 8 episodes. And, spoiler alert, oh my gosh, I loved it. Okay? Absolutely love it. My hubby, he likes the show too. He gets it.
Daniel!
He gets involved in it because he's sitting there. He'll be like, why? Oh, don't go do that. Oh, no, don't listen to her. He talks to the TV just like I do, and I love it. I absolutely love it. Because, when we're home alone and it's just us, and we like talking to the TV, asking, why are you doing stupid stuff? Or what are you going to go do? So, thoroughly enjoyed that. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. If you haven't watched the series at all, go start. There's only, I think, 8 episodes a season, and we're only in season 3. There is a separate season about Queen Charlotte, which is awesome. I love it. Absolutely love it. Penelope and, oh my gosh, do not do this to me. I know the actor's name is Luke. Collins was amazing this season. The love story between them two, it was just, so good and tense and fabulous. I can't help it.
Yeah, so I watched Star Wars The Acolyte. I am right now, as we speak, in the middle of episode 4.
Woo!
And I like it. It's pretty good.
It's nice. Okay, I hate to say it like this. It's nice to get away from the Skywalkers.
Yes.
Is it not?
Yeah.
It's nice to have a break where they're not in that chain. I'm thoroughly enjoying it.
It's good to see that the Jedi are kind of assholes at the height of their power. They're kind of a little on the pompousy side.
They're not diplomatic.
No. They're...
It's nice to see them like this.
Yes.
I thoroughly enjoy it.
Yeah. Doggy.
You're a little bit ahead of me. I'm only in episode 2.
Yeah.
So.
But it stars,
Rue.
Amandla. It's very confusing to have that L there. Amandla Steinfeld, I think.
Yep.
Who played, and I was watching and I was like, gosh, she looks so familiar.
She did not look familiar to me at all, and so when you came and told me, it just blew my freaking mind.
Yeah, I was like, her face looks familiar. And, it's Rue from Hunger Games. And one of the guys in the show, I was like, that's Manny from The Good Place.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I've seen him before.
There's so many up-and-coming actors that we probably saw in older movies when they were kids and we're not really recognizing them yet.
Yeah, I don't talk about that. No, I don't talk about
I know, but we've hit that age that
I don't talk about
Angie, we gotta talk about it. We've hit that age where we're starting to see them come in as new. To us, it's new actors, but they're not new actors because they've already been acting for a while.
Yes.
We're just not recognizing them anymore. And it's like, wait, what? Now I kind of know how my parents felt whenever I'm like, oh, so-and-so. And they're like, oh, they were on this TV show and I was there, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, what? And they're actually doing pretty good for themselves, some of these actors. I'm very impressed.
Yeah.
We also watched Hitman on Netflix with the little hottie from Top Gun Maverick that's also in Twisters.
I saw the Tracker.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty good. I don't think that Jensen Ackles is going to, like, be a recurring person because he has his own show that is going to be filming for the fall.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. I'm trying to think what else I watched.
I know we're kind of winking some stuff here. I want to save the one for the end. You know which one?
Yeah. Welcome to Wrexham.
Yep.
I finished Loot on Apple. That's funny because Maya Rudolph's character made a pass at the guy that she really likes, and then his girlfriend comes. She's like, "Hey, Arthur, everything okay?" And then she gets embarrassed and decides she's gonna fly to Hong Kong or wherever. I was like, okay, if that's how it's ending. It's so weird.
Like, deuces.
Bye!
Yeah, no, I was trying to think if there was anything else that I watched that we haven't talked about yet. And for the life of me, my brain, of course, you know, it shuts down every once in a while. But I think that's really been it. Because there hasn't been there's not a whole lot of shows coming out right now because, you know, it's summer and everybody's doing stuff.
Yeah. I am trying to watch, I started it and then got interrupted. Joe Coy in New York City. Whenever the stand-up come out, I try to watch those. So it's on my list on Netflix, but I hadn't watched it.
Fair enough. As I say, I think that's really it.
I think we talked about what was it?
I will tell you this. I did see a trailer for a TV show on Hulu that was doing. It was called The Quiz Balls. That looked pretty.
Quiz Balls.
It looks like something up Angie's alley. So they get like a question, I guess, and people have to answer, and then these balls drop, and it either stops or it knocks them off.
Oh, that's Don't Get Hit by Balls. Yeah.
They're calling it the Quiz Balls.
Oh. Yeah, I think it's hosted by Jay Farrow, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think. Did I? Yeah, we talked about Thelma the Unicorn. Yeah,
yep.
Okay.
And then, they started production on The Night Agent for season 2. They just wrapped it. They didn't start, they just wrapped it, which I'm super excited about. And they keep showing more about Peaky Blinders, but oh my gosh, they need to hurry up because they're driving me nuts. I need to know what happens.
Okay,
so, yeah.
So we're gonna dive right in.
We are going to dive in. Season 2, House of the Dragons, has aired.
And it
Woo-hoo!
starts literally where it left off.
Exactly where it left off.
Where that dumb snot bag let his big old dragon, because he can't control it because he's not really a dragon rider, he's a POS.
Well, because he's not bonded with this dragon. This dragon just allows him to ride her.
Okay, we're back, dumb cat. Oh, dumb dog.
Oh, another one. We got visitors today.
Go down. Oh, nice. Now both of them at the same time. Good job.
They just want to spend some time with you.
So, Rhaenyra's...
She is mourning. She is very quiet in this episode. She literally has one sentence, but can I just give props to the actor for that? One sentence, but you can feel her emotions. Like, she believes her son is dead, but she's got to see it for herself. Spoiler alert, sorry guys, if you haven't seen it already.
But she never does see a body.
No, she sees...
There are theories out there that, maybe he survived landing in the water and got knocked unconscious and is living somewhere, not knowing squat. That'd
Fair
be
enough.
Nice to think, but we all know that's not what happened.
True. So we get a look at
Both sides.
both sides. We do get a look at something that felt like home to me. The second I saw it, like, we're back to Game of Thrones, we're back to this. It was the North. It was the Wall. It was a Stark. And something that was in Game of Thrones was the main sword held by the Stark ancestry. I can't think of the name of the sword, but it was there. I know the sword. It's the very first one in the first episode of Game of Thrones where he beheads the dude for treason. So, it was really cool. It was cool to see Jace, talking to God, what was it? Kragon? Which he's a Stark, and trying to get him to persuade to be on Team Black's side and everything else, and it was really cool.
He's like, yeah, we'll honor our oath. The North, knows
the North remembers.
But we got we got stuff up here.
We got our own situations going on up here. Winter is coming. I love it. I mean,
not for like a long time.
Yes, but still. And then, you clip over to Damon and, oh my god, the queen that never was. Why am I blanking on her name?
It's like Rhaenyra, but it's not.
It's not. But I had to talk about her scene because she was just, it was so good, and I can't think of her name. But, Damon
basically blamed her, like, this wouldn't happen had you just,
Dracarys their butt,
yeah.
Which I 100% agree right there, but at the same time, she's like, this wasn't my fight, this ain't my battle, and the Red Queen Dragon was just wanting to get the heck out of there, and she threatened them pretty good. But I love the talk between them two, and her little sassy reaction, because he's like, ride with me to King's Landing to kill Aemon and his dragon, and she's pretty much, whatever, and he's like, that's an order, and she's like, I'd follow you if you were the king, but you're not, so,
Yeah, I don't think he'd be able to kill Valor anyway. That's a big-ass dragon.
Yeah, he's huge. Well, sorry, it's a girl. Yeah. She. So, anyway, so you kind of get that aspect, then all of a sudden we clip on over to King's Landing.
Shitsville.
And what do we see right off the bat? Allison getting buffet dinner down on her by no other than Christian freaking Cole.
Slutty.
Yeah, he is. He is definitely.
He was all...
He's a ho-ho.
Yeah, for somebody that was all... I would never love anyone. Come away with me, blah, blah, blah. And when she turns away, or he turns away because he doesn't want to be, her
man
her
whore.
side piece. What does he do? He
he becomes Alicent's.
Yeah, slut shames Rhaenyra and then becomes a man whore anyway.
And then she's like, we can never do this again.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm like, you so full of crap. Is that how you justify it?
They've been doing that forever.
Exactly. Like, there's no way that just now happened in their relationship.
Yeah. I hope she gets the ooks from that one guy. The foot guy.
So, yeah, okay, so...
She deserves all the ooks from him.
Her at the table with all the guys and stuff, she no longer really has a voice.
Right.
And it's like, oh, she's just, the Dowager Queen who gives it crap. And the daddy, Mr. Otto Hightower, cracked me up. Looking at her, looking at him, like, I know what's going on here. Mm-hmm. I'm like, I will give it to Aegon, the second, his name. He actually looked like he was wanting to be a decent dad. It seemed like he's like, I'm going to do what my father never did, which is to bring me to these council meetings and stuff like that, and brings his son. And I was just like, you know what, I give him props. Granted,
his nephew's son?
Yes, his nephew's son that you don't like. I know, I don't like it either, but I will give him props for at least attempting to try to be a better dad than most. Mm-hmm.
Did the little thing waddle? With its 9 heads and...
No, he walked in there just fine, but the crap was funny whenever he kept taking the little ball from the Lannister guy and he was just not having it. You're talking about a 40-year-old man fighting with a 5-year-old. Mm-hmm. If that. And he's literally arguing, like, give me my thing back. Rah, rah, rah. And the king's literally like, dude, he's a kid. Let him be. You got a problem with it? Why don't you give him a piggyback ride? Like, trying to punish him for it, which I thought was funny. And of course, Alicent's like, oh no. And then has Rhaenyra responded to my messages, my
your pathetic little...
Sorry, my son
ate your son. Which kind of sounds pervy when you say it.
Okay,
like
sorry.
Sorry,
my son's dragon ate your kid.
Son. Yeah, sorry.
And it was kind of like, really, lady? Like, would you answer that message?
First of all,
no.
You're not on good terms in the first place.
Yeah.
And then your child basically murders her child. Yeah.
But she doesn't care because it's a bastard born. Or allegedly.
Shit is gonna hit the fan.
Yes. So, you kind of get all that going on. We get to see the Sea King, Valerian. I'm so terrible with his names. Corlys, that's his word. We get to see him. He's recovering, from the wars. And they're trying to get the ships battled and ready to get back out at sea. And he's struggling with the fact that he just lost his heir to his throne. And I feel for him. I really do. You can tell that he cares for his family. So, anywho, and then of course, Jace, Rhaenyra's son gets back to the island, to Dragonstone, and telling his mom of what he's conquered, but at the same time knowing that he lost his brother and just bawling. It was just the whole aspect of that. I got emotional. I got a little teary-eyed. I'm like, dang it, why do they gotta do this stuff? But, overall, I thought it was a very good episode.
You're missing
a
very vital part.
I know, I'm getting that. I'm trying to, before that, the rest of it was a very good episode. Now, had you read the books, which 90% of the world probably has, and knew what was going to happen, and oh my gosh,
I don't know why you have a problem with it.
I don't, but I was more upset at one area than I was the other, and being a parent, I should have been more upset at the other area. They
kicked the dog.
I know, Blood and Cheese, which are assassins in the book that are in the show as well. Damon puts his cloak on again, fellas and ladies. He puts his murder cloak on and goes to try to kill Eamon, and it doesn't really work out because he sends these two people in, two unknown actors that we have no relationship with, and they have to carry the end of the show, the episode. And it was fun to watch at the beginning because they're like, which way do we go? Watch me and do this. And the guy is originally a rat killer for the castle.
Cheese, yes.
And so he's got his dog. He's like, pick up the dog, bring the dog, do this, do that. And the main guy from the King's Guard is, just wanting to get this done with. He's honoring Damon. So they get in there, and then there's a scene where Cheese hits the dog. Doesn't hit, he kicks the dog. I was very upset about it. I'm like, hey, what the dog did to you? Get out of here. Boy, I could have kicked him in the head. Like, it made me mad. I'm like, don't hit the dog. The dog didn't do nothing. It made me very angry. I apologize. So anyway, so they get up to the Red Keep, and they get to the Queen's room.
I thought they made it to Dum Dum's room, but he wasn't there.
Correct.
And then they end up in the nursery.
Yes, in the nursery in the Queen's area. And they find her with the two killed children, the twins. And basically they're like trying to find out, hey, this is the Queen. One of these is the prince to be. Mm-hmm. But they couldn't tell which one was a boy or a girl. So they rely on Mama to tell them who's the boy. And she had already seen what was going to happen, she points to him and says, this is him. And of course Blood's like, no, she's tricking us. She wants us to go save the real boy. This is the boy. And Cheese is like, no, I know this lady. I know the way your mother looks. She's not lying. That is the boy. She wants us to think
why did they just kill both of them?
I guess because they were only allowed to kill one. I don't know. Don't ask me.
Drop trowel.
I will give it to the showrunners not to show that because of the books. It's hard to read.
Yeah, they did way worse in the books.
Way worse. But, Game of Thrones true fashion, usually you kind of see stuff roll downhill a little bit.
Well, first of all, in the books, there are 3.
Yes. There's actually 2 sons.
Yes. And they end up raping the Queen and killing
yes,
the child.
And
but they didn't do that here.
No, they were a little bit more tasteful, which we're grateful for. They clipped the scene over to the Queen running with her baby girl to the Dowager Queen's quarters, which is Rhaena's former quarters.
We're not going to call her the Dowager Queen. We're just going to call her Alicent.
Okay, call her Alicent.
She has no power anymore.
She goes to Alicent's room, her mama, and what is Mama doing but riding on top?
What's his face again?
Riding on top. I'm like, really? This girl gets more down than anybody in the freaking show today.
Mm-hmm.
So I digress. And she's like, what happened? What's wrong, honey? And she's like, they killed the boy. Dun dun. And like, you got Christian Cole over here just putting his clothes on like, hey, this ain't no thing but a chicken wing. I'm just like,
the girl's cuckoo in the cocoa head, so
they're all cuckoo in the cocoa head.
Mm.
But anywho, the show ended. Episode 2 is coming out on Sunday. I cannot wait. I need to know what happens next. How they're running it, because they're not running it 100% in line with the book. But it sounds like pretty close to it-ish. But we're gonna maybe see some more dragon riders and stuff, so I'm really excited about that. The other thing is Creepy Guy. I will talk about Creepy Guy for a split second. Lara Strong,
who is Jace and, well, just Jace now.
It was Luke too, but Jason Luke's
technically, biologically, uncle.
Yes, Larry Strong. He just, anytime he's in a scene, he just creeps me out.
I told you he gives you the ooks, but he did. He knew what was up with Allison. He's like, I'm gonna fix this shit. So, replaces all of her people in her maids and her ladies in waiting, and basically anybody that has anything to do with her, with his own people.
Yeah, so he can enjoy his foot fetish time.
Well, that's what she deserves. Because she's ooky.
I'm just like, I'm at awe about that. Like, it's cringing. And just like the scene of her taking a bath, and she's like shooing away all the maids and stuff, and she's scrubbing herself. I'm like, I know you're not scrubbing yourself because you feel dirty about what you did with Christian Cole. I know it has to do with those people report back to that creepy foot guy. Mm-hmm. I've come to the realization of his nickname, and I actually saw it online. It cracked me up.
Hey, did you ever watch Bates Motel?
Yes.
The series? The girl with the oxygen tank?
Yeah.
That's Allison!
No, it's not.
Yes, it is!
Oh, dear Jesus. See what I'm saying about the actors? We don't realize who they are anymore. I did see this clip. I'm going to show it to you, and then I'm going to try to explain it to our viewers. So, if you know anything about House of Dragons, the hand, which is the right hand of the king, is Otto Hightower, which is Allison's daddy. Okay? Then, of course, Lara Strong, which is her little...
That's Creeper.
Her little right hand, or right foot. So, that takes care of all the hard labor work. And, of course, Christian Cole. So, they had a joke of, for House of Origin, the hand, the foot, and for Christian Cole, the tongue. So, now that is forever burned in my head. And now it's with y'all as well.
Yeah, but you know what Rhaenyra can say? She's like, yeah, item first, so...
Exactly, suck it.
You get dirty seconds, or sloppy seconds, but...
Yeah, you get my sloppy seconds while I'm enjoying my incest.
Hey, at least Rhaenyra didn't have to, sleep with decrepit dad.
Yeah, true.
Because he got, dragon scale and maggoty and...
stuff falling apart. Nastiness. So, yeah, that's... that was my excitement right there. I was ready for it. I was so mad, though, Sunday night. I cannot tell you how mad I was, though.
Oh, because your cable?
It was
cable?
the app.
Oh.
I could not get it to play. Max, do better. Fix that app. I want to be able to watch it on Sunday night with everybody else.
I mean, I can understand how it might have crashed because
everybody was watching it.
Everybody's like, it's been over here. Let's get this going.
It's so addicting, though. Oh, I love it. But anyhow, I'm ready for Sunday. I'm ready to see it. I'm ready to see where they go with it so I can keep up because I have a general idea. Like I said, we're going to see more Dragon Riders, hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
If they follow with the book. We should be seeing them pretty soon with Jace. Because he's going to kind of take control of that. Because, you know, the Blacks have more dragons. So, yeah. But that's all I really got. What about you?
That was it.
That was it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
we do have the not World Cup. Is it the Europe Cup?
Europe Cup, yeah.
England won their first match, so yay!
We got that, and then of course, you know, I got my kiddo heading to. We've been off for 3 weeks for soccer with her, just doing little practice stuff at home and stuff. So I'm kind of itching to get back to a soccer tournament. It's been nice to have a break, but I'm ready to get back.
Yeah. You say that now.
I know, in a couple weeks I'm going to be like, no!
You're going to be like, no, baby.
I'm hoping he's a good one.
He needs to come out, like, within the next week.
I told you he could come out on your birthday, but you don't
want
to share.
No, I do not want to share. I'm not a sharer.
Well, it would be your birthday present. Happy birthday, Angie.
That is no.
You get Bubba.
No, that is not a birthday present for me.
Fair enough.
That is wrong.
I don't know. His sister and daddy want him to be born on the 4th, so.
Your daughter and your husband are ding-dongs.
They said he'd always have fireworks for his birthday.
No, I get fireworks for my birthday.
You're the day before.
But they always pop them off on the 3rd.
And the 4th, and the 5th, and the 6th.
Ugh, no. Anybody that does it before the 3rd and after the 4th, you're a bunch of assholes.
Sometimes they have to reschedule it because there's so many people having parties on the 4th.
No.
I think one of them to come to their stuff.
Animals should only have to deal with it in set times.
Touche.
People just popping shit off in city limits. No! No!
Well, hopefully in a couple weeks we'll have some more stuff to talk about. Definitely we will have House of the Dragons. We should at least have 2 more episodes. That way we'll be able to crunch in and talk about, as well as some of Angie's lovely trash TV with the...
Trash, but nothing starts, so...
And then we've got, hopefully, you know, Netflix and Hulu and Disney Plus. We'll have some more of the Acolyte.
See, England tied their second game with Denmark.
We may have some more soccer stuff for you, too, to talk about. But, yeah.
Let me see when, Ava's team plays on Saturday.
Portugal. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Blah.
She's still mad at me about that jersey.
Too bad! It is my favorite! And I laugh. I laugh in the inside. I laugh on the outside. I laugh everywhere.
Messy.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll definitely have more to talk about then. You know, maybe have another update on baby. Maybe baby will be delivered by then.
Yay!
So, until next time, I guess we will chat with you guys later.
Bye!
Bye.